Hello again. Honestly, I'm not rank 1 on FACEIT. The thing is, right, the solo queue, the elo hell was so bad that I got to level 2 and I was like, I'm just going to leave this here until after the major, and then I'll sort it out afterwards.
Okay.
Maybe from tomorrow. So we'll see.
What
There's
does it say,
yet to be
level
played,
1?
but I'm still fixing my sensitivity. Although it's not as bad, it's not dramatic. I think going down is worse than going up.
I feel like you definitely just, you never talked about why you're not a rank 1.
Oh.
Did you decay? Because now you claim
is there?
You did claim you were rank 3, and then now you just said I was rank 2.
And then, but it says 1 on the platform.
But it says 1 on the platform.
Yeah,
It's
but
3 different stories.
honestly, I'm not rank.
And I feel like it's just keep on going down 2 in ranks. So.
Can you get 0?
No. The lowest elo you can get is like 400 or something. Because there's 1 or 2 guys in the UK thingy, which just always have like the lowest possible elo.
But is that on purpose, or have you watched their games and they're yours?
I've played with these people. And some of it is just like there's just no learning process. You know, it's like. But I stopped playing in there because not everybody, even though they're paying money to be in there, not everybody actually wants to get better. They're just like, it's like a youth club, right? Where they're just like going there to play pool with each other and have a laugh, and it's like they're putting 20p in a machine basically, right? So that's cool, but it's not for me. So the US one Mythic League I'll play, but it's hard to get out there. The thing is, if I only played with like with everybody when they play, that would be one thing. But when I solo queue, it's absolute madness.
Don't you have like hubs and stuff in Europe too?
Yeah. The UK one is just
okay.
There's too many UK people in there.
Oh, okay.
So,
I really like those concepts. I was talking about like the Mythic ones because they have like 3 different divisions.
I love the Mythic one.
I think it's super cool.
They have done a lot of work around their system as well. It's really epic what they've done. They have a connection with Discord, so you go in this voice over IP channel and it just moves you automatically in and out of matches.
No, I played a few games and it's super cool, like you're saying, because it makes it very easy.
Yeah. You
don't have to do a whole lot. You just go in there and you sign up, and it's just like the ladder.
I would say, as a comparison, ECL in Europe, they don't enforce comms like that. You can use in game. So if you have like the dead talk thing is a problem, but I suppose it's like a lower barrier of entry. The thing I don't like about ECL though is that you can queue as groups. So you could be queuing against like 3 people playing together, for example, and that's really bad. So
but do they not at least do the algorithm in which they try and match you against 3 players as well, or maybe they don't do that?
I don't think so because it's in a hub. It's not like a global queue where you've got more liquidity to do that.
Because that's
like
what
Overwatch, for example.
Matchmaking does, right?
Yeah.
If you have 3.
Yeah. So I don't like that. I think it should be solo queue all the way. But Mythic is cool. I just need to get out of the Bronze League because it's just absolute madness. But the problem is when you're solo queuing, it's like you're at the mercy of randomness to a certain level. So it's really hard.
I solo queued. It was fine.
Bait.
Do you know what the crazy thing is? Like, if you see the way Dan plays most of the time, he doesn't communicate, doesn't throw any grenades.
And Robin's played with me
on Mirage.
Recently.
He'll often run.
He's improved
and die.
Yeah. He's definitely, in terms of comms, it's been much better.
Yeah. I hang with the level 10s.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't played in a while now.
Well, so do I. So do I.
Most of the time.
Well, I get matched with them. I don't.
There's a certain level of like level 10 player in North America who would just run around and shoot you, and I can't beat those people. I'll hold my hands up. I'll get wrecked by those people. But outside of that kind of thing, like the outside of like the pros and semi-pros, I'll get wrecked by them. But outside of that, I can hold my own.
Okay.
I can hold my own.
You can shoot it back at least.
I can shoot back and even frag. Robin, even frag. Maybe you'll see in these coming weeks. I'm here until November.
I was gonna say, man, compare that to the first show match where you got the infamous nickname. Definitely improvements.
Hey, look, the play it cool thing. We had been broadcasting North American Counter-Strike in London, and after that, I went straight to the airport to play that. I'd been awake for 24 hours, and they gave me a laptop to play on, which I was also streaming from, which gave me FPS lag because I stream in native 1080p. So I had been up for a day, and I was playing on a laptop and streaming at the same time, which ruined my FPS. So I had a lot of issues going into that. I got to the hotel. I lay down for 1 hour and got up again, and I didn't even sleep. I was in really bad shape.
You're going to say something else?
Listen,
I was
James,
in really bad shape. You know what I was going to say.
How about this? I'll give you one. Here, all right? Maybe you feel bad about that. Now you have the nickname, you have to frag.
I hate that
nickname.
name.
But you have not gone 944 in a major final. So I think I have you beat there, James.
That's fair enough, Robin. We've got Team Liquid moving into the B bomb site and getting deleted. But 2 versus 3, they've taken the site, and now there is a chance. eUnited all coming from the same position of the market. Stewie not sure where to plant just yet. Doesn't know the status of short, so he plants to default. Can he get around the corner? Just about. Getting tagged. Nitro's got to do some work here as well. Nitro's dead now, of course. Stewie's got to find both players, but he can't get around the other corner. And the pistol will eventually go to eUnited. Nice opening on the B-bomb site, a nice start to the defense, and a nice finish. The British flags, the Brexit flags on the arms.
Are they going to do it? I don't think Brexit's not going to happen. Calling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could gamble somewhere on that.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, you definitely
It
can.
just takes a bloody long time. Okay,
What takes a long
Might be a
time?
nice payout.
could take until 2022, who knows. Anyway, right, so Liquid have lost the pistol, but they did get the bomb down. So we're going to see that classic. This is the meta. I mean, some teams will do it with a creek, but this is the meta for sure. And that, you know, one player spends everything, and there's so much damage potential. And this is very often how people play it: is you push up catwalk, but there's no smokes for Stewie to go through. There's a smoke. Oh, he's peeked before it, and everyone just got absolutely fisted in middle. That's not the best, is it?
But he did that on purpose, though, right? Peeked it before, because I feel like he heard the bounce.
Yeah. It seemed that way.
But I don't think he was expecting the double peek. It's probably not going to be expecting anything here from Liquid. Stewie going down with the armor. Still have 2 deagles, but not an AK.
They need damage so badly, at least a couple kills.
Yeah.
I mean, they are full buying except Stewie next round, but...
And on top of that, for eUnited, I mean, look at their purchases. They wouldn't really be doing any changes.
Their positioning is really spot on as well, because you get the vanity you can peek from ticket every so often, and obviously the angle that Cooper has from jungle is really strong, and he can also re-smoke connector, and there's no time. So if he drops the smoke on connector now, there's like, I think he probably needs to do that. He's actually waiting. He thinks that there might be a trade frag from, so he's trying to bait it as well, I think. And there it is, tries to take the off angle. He knows there's a peek coming in there. He did have time to throw a smoke, but he couldn't have known that. And Nitro now makes his way forwards. That is beautiful from Nitro. Now with that, there's a chance. He goes for the plants. The plant for everything. Ooh. Marky's got an angle for that one. Vanity around the corner from CT. And not looking towards a ramp. Nitro's got 3 now with just all these one-on-ones. And now it's looking pretty damn bad. It was a 5v3.
With no armor, no nades. Nitro had the 1 flashbang, that's it.
Yeah. I guess it kind of comes back to Cooper, whether or not he was wanting to smoke connector. Because it's 45 seconds. You know that the T's are only in mid right now. And he didn't go for the smoke. So that's a shame. I think they would have been fine if the smoke drops. Because then Liquid have to actually think, okay, do we have to push this smoke? They likely waited out. And there's more information and more chances for eUnited. But alas for them, it is the worst. The worst has happened. They have to force into this one.
That is quite the turnaround. Quite the turnaround. Nitro had to be quick on a trigger finger, and he was. And here we are.
I feel like eUnited did everything right as well. Like positionally, they took the right positions that you're supposed to in that spot.
1-to-1. Scout is out for Cooper. A force buy from eUnited. Molotov deployed by Nitro towards connector. The usual stuff, the usual bits and bobs. 2 players towards A quickly for Team Liquid would suggest ultimately that's where the bomb is headed. And the bomb is just around the corner with Twist. Stewie moving through the underpass. For a mid-take, a split of the A bomb site perhaps. Quietly they go. 4 smokes. That is one of the 4 for Team Liquid. But Moose has been boosted early. He'll get a free kill onto Stewie and fall back. Now what's the eUnited's second move? You can see Vanity moving through the B apartments. They're looking for that information. And it won't take them long to find it.
He's been very aggressive on these CT sides. It's only round 3, but...
Oh, wow.
As we talked about on overpass as well, he played very aggressive. It's not really going to help them here, though.
Wow, Cooper was down to 1 HP as well. And he gets to pick on Twist. The bomb's down on A ramp. They spotted that. There's 2 from CT. there is a molly, and that's all there is really to shut this down. The HE would be pretty devastating, but that's on a Liege, and he's over towards Catwalk, so he's not going to be tossing that anytime soon. Nitro going for the plant again. Very little coverage, a flank coming in, but it looks like Naf might not be watching for this. He's actually moving out of position. Oh my goodness. Did Vanity see that, I wonder? Naf's going to get this one, surely. There's a chance there for Vanity, but he won't pull it off. Naf finished off the weakened Cooper, and there's the repeat from Moose. He needs to be able to get one of these kills. Oh, he's got one of the healthy players. And now Naf tries to dodge around the triple, and Moose has no idea. Absolutely no idea here. HP is so low for Naf. Moose with the wrong guess. Too many times, and Team Liquid will win the round. And it'll be the save for eUnited.
Yeah, good entry there in the beginning for Moose. Getting boosted up on the catwalk, but rotating back. Elish had a great position there too. I mean, he was catwalk when they started planning the bomb, and he actually went all the way around CT spawn after. That's why you saw these deagle spams on the bomb side. Wasting some time on Moose.
That became dangerous. But they managed to hold Team Liquid. Nice turnaround for them. Resetting the CTs early is always a good situation to be in. Make the lost bonus completes arse. Elish moves up towards that short position. 5 USPs for eUnited, no grenades. Nothing spent in this round. They will not waste. Let's look at the... I guess in a round such as this, all you can do really is focus on the approach of Team Liquid. See how they limit their exposure. Pop flash in that short position. And for ladder room. Stewie clears ladder. Nobody there. They put mollies up as they move in towards the A bombs. I can see they've taken CT as well. So it's meticulous from Liquid.
Yeah, Naf had the A bomb site in the beginning. He basically just rushed up straight away. Kind of knew that eUnited would be stacking somewhere else.
That's all Stewie's. That's Stewie's lot right there. Not going to be peaking anytime soon.
Yeah, it's just containment. There's nothing for eUnited to offer, to hunt for. They don't want to give the free money away, but their choices will be limited. They are surrounded, they're cornered. But again, this is just a nice round for Team Liquid. Some breathing space, add a round to the tally, and wait for the carnage to come. All very nice and dandy.
Kaboom. Alright, so Liquid's on the roll now. eUnited with one too many hiccups. I feel like there was a chance in the round prior to that last one for eUnited's.
No, it was
so 3v3. Looks pretty good for them actually with the scout kill. But can they do it here? Cooper's on an AWP. Imagine if you could rebuy smokes from T-spawn. How broken that would be. But here goes the jump across. Cooper makes it across the fence. He's not expected that fast play from Stewie though. Moose gets the trade at least. But the AWP is unrecoverable. Here for eUnited, Liquid will take over connector as well. And with this connector positioning, they'll have a rotation of the bomb through T-spawn. And that will be the A setup coming in. The splits onto the A bomb site. At least just goes straight out there. And he is looking very angry.
Food's in trouble now. Rings a bell, but too many people are still alive. Moose and Marky remain in the B bomb site. They've given up on this one. They will not try to recover the bodies of their teammates. Perhaps they'll be buried at sea.
Different Liquid we're seeing here so far. Hitting their shots a little bit more. And even when they're not, they're getting traded
Marky,
almost instantly.
Vanity, and Food combined for 1 kill together. This is not an ideal situation for them, but this is what I expected from Team Liquid on Mirage.
I feel we were expecting this on Overpass too.
Yes.
Never really got it.
That's true.
It's early days as well.
But given what we saw on Overpass, I still expected this to happen regardless.
I mean, you're supposed to, really.
You are supposed to, yes.
But it's early still for eUnited. They've had a few hiccups. They will be able to get a full buy in here with a couple of drops. I say full buy. I think someone will be stuck on an MP9, but that's fine. You can play that person on the A ramp or whatever. But Moose can buy a rifle and drop it, and you can get Marky likewise doing the same. Maybe it's a FAMAS, I suppose. Marky gets nades though instead. What are they up to here?
They're saving.
Okay, so they're just buying up a little bit, evening out the money. That's fine too. They've got a lot of nades here, so there are plays to be made, and so but they'll have to be proactive somewhere. And Team Liquid going for the fast approach in mid. This might work out for eUnited actually, because they'll get some engagements here. Marky's out there by the smoke early on, and this is always a dangerous game. Will you be able to make it work? Sometimes when you have those scopes, like the Kriegs, it's nice, but no one has those scoped weapons, and Marky's going to steal away a frag. Beautiful stuff. Moose looking towards top mid with that AWP. There's the whiff, though, and now they know the AWP is lurking. They're going to commit to this. I like this, but here comes the backstab from Twist. Everyone's lining up for Twist there with the AK, and that is very sad. That's a sad shame. There's a good chance there.
The sheer pace at which he chose not to engage the first person he saw and then took everybody out is just lightning fast, crazy. We saw a late effort from Vanity, 3 players lost for Liquid, but it doesn't matter ultimately, especially on the T side. They can buy regardless, there's plenty of money. Some players are losing money by winning rounds, 16k. We see Twist immediately just swing wide to take out the rest of the players. A true cavalry play. And it's 5-1 for Team Liquid. But United are back on the buy, they've got a reasonable buy. Food with a very forward spawn. We'll see if he heads towards the underpass. He's going towards the window, and down he goes. Well, top mid, in fact. Trying to avoid the flashbangs, but he can't avoid the guns as Stewie. And United have lost the man very, very early.
Yeah, he was hoping that Cooper would be backing it up there. Actually, it's not even a smoking window. It's a little bit strange, but okay. Shame. Try to go a little bit aggressive. Their first wipe around when they actually finally have some stuff. Putting them in a really bad spot once more.
Good trade coming in from Stewie there. Nitro as well wins the 1v1. Nitro has really picked up the performance here on Mirage. Nicely done by Mark. He knows his angles. That spray is pretty punishing. And with that, it's a 2v3. Although the CTs are locked out of position, so it's the same story over again that we've seen for United. They're just not able to get the value in the right parts of the rounds.
I wonder where the name Edgar comes from, like what country?
Edgar?
Yeah. And looking it up. It's too late for his mum to be watching, so he'll have to do it. Because normally his mother used to email lots of interesting facts about things. I miss those days.
Or should you just send you an email of fun
She wouldn't send me an email, she'd send Dan an email, but if you like, my mum's emailed me and we have found this information. She did research on my last name once. That was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
My last name apparently roughly translates to axe-wielding wolf.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How did you find that?
I used to own a few axes. I reduced my collection down to 1.
That's fair.
It's a standard kind of hatchet type. I had like one of those
Can't
Viking...
really be traveling with those anyway, so...
I had one of those Viking type double-sided axes, like golden axe type.
Oh, those are cool, yeah.
So Edgar name meaning Scottish and English from the Old English personal name.
Dan, hold on a second. We got some action. This is a buy round. Come on. Have some damn respect for the Counter-Strike. These people are trying really hard to win this round. We've got grenades going top mid behind the boxes, and Elige will fall to the flames. Bomb rotating away. Stewie makes his way throughout the B apartment, but we've got to creep in the A bomb site at the same time. Twist perhaps running distraction with some spray from Palace.
But look at the fake here from Liquid. Yeah, they lost the man, but look, bomb is going towards B. It's important here for Marky not to over-rotate. Don't leave until you see a bomb. But I'm guessing we're going to be seeing a small little fake here from Liquid. Maybe not, just leaving Naf there.
That molly is very telling. That eUnited really don't know what's going on towards the A-bomb site.
Okay. Oh, he had to hit that one. He was going to get traded for sure, but it's pretty... Oh, no. What, Cooper? Isn't that open to him? Oh, but he's not peeking deep enough. He's too afraid that they're holding the angle. And that's a free plant. I think it was exposed to short, no?
I think so, right? Unless he was behind the box.
Yeah. Vanity. Oh, my goodness. What's going on? It's happening again.
Twist is a high ground, some flashbang support for his teammates. That was a chance. Liquid all over the place. Nafly is doing some crazy lurking game. He's looking to eliminate these players as they have to rotate away, trusting in his teammates to deliver elsewhere on the map. And United will be hunted. They're soon to be extinct. They're on the, is it the most vulnerable list or whatever? Potential extinction. They're a protected species, but the protection doesn't mean much. Moose and Cooper remain 1-7 Liquid exacting angry revenge on their opponent.
Yeah, I mean, this looking like a completely different team, is it? United, it's not like they're not trying. They are going aggressive. They are trying to go for these peaks. But Liquid is getting the better of them.
They just in there, Team Liquid.
Yeah, even moments where eUnited actually does end up getting the entry. Just Liquid just playing so well right now as a team. Manages to take these bomb sites, even with the disadvantage.
Cooper with an incendiary in his hand, but the smoke has already landed, so... Some snipers will opt to drop the molly if they think they're going to be smoked off. But he doesn't even have a sniper. It's all M4s, M4A4s for eUnited. Team Liquid with a change of pace. We've had some fast rounds towards A. Or some fast aggressions. The whole round has had varying paces, but... They start to join up. Elige may be a late lurker in mid. We've got Stewie and Connector, so Elige may play off of his presence later on or get taken out in the ladder room instead. Vanity smoking off the ramp. Very well timed from him. Isolates Naf. Frags him. 1 minute on the clock for Liquid to turn things around. There's a pop flash towards the ramp position, but Twist will still deliver. Food is going to get taken out by Nitro, and it's turning around. Cooper still in CT, holding a tight angle towards Palace and burst fire. And Twist will be able to plant the bomb for Jungle and Connector.
Oh, man.
And the ramp. Stewie may be ruined. Oh, he's taken a very fast shot. Didn't pay off for him, but United have to worry about that. If he rotates back elsewhere, they may have an extra man. Twist with some continuation spray. He knows more than one player's there, and surely there's no way for United to do this. Nitro activating. That's a beautiful final frag from him. 8-1 for Team Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, even here now you see the struggle that United has. Because that was a great initial hold, but then Twist just runs up here through the smoke, gets the flag. He's pretty much completely flashed there. United, despite it looking good early, it is really hard to get a grip on Liquid, what they want to be doing there. Considering Stewie was even in window there, coming CT spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a rough situation for United. Team Liquid have got too much money at this point. Nitro and Twist, loads of money. They'll be losing cash.
I mean, look at the deaths even, right? Like, United really hasn't been getting...
Much
yeah, they've been getting these initial entries and stuff, but after that, it's been just a complete stop.
They're getting slapped in the face. 8-1 for Team Liquid. Yeah, I think stylistically...
United is averaging 2 kills a round.
Yeah.
18 in total.
Not enough at the moment, and in this round does not look likely to get better. The problem with this, when you're losing so many rounds, even with max loss bonus, is that half the rounds herein are pretty much giveaways for your opponent. You only really have a real chance of winning half of the rounds you're fighting, because the others are these half-buy ecos. We're just waiting for the next one, so...
But I do like the approach here from United. I mean, they are extremely behind, but we haven't... Oh, nice shot. We haven't seen that much ops yet. So it'll be interesting to see here. Cooper instantly buys one. Are we going to see a double?
Yeah,
No.
but he doesn't have the money. I don't know if he would have... Like, if he had an incendiary, if he would have bounced it in the window to create a gap if they smoke him off. But
Smoke, yeah.
with the money he spent in the half-buy round, he doesn't even have that option available to him. So we shall see. The initial grenades are going out. One towards short, one towards the window. And it will start with 3 on B. United.
Yeah, look how fast this is.
Yeah, they're feeling it. Now this is the extra gear for Team Liquid, where they will just out-frag you. Simply put. They're faster than you and they're sharper than you.
Let's see if Banner gets something going here.
Now what do you do? Great way to break a bye, although there are still 4 eUnited players alive. Spots one Nitro, but unable to find the frag. It's all even now. The bell is rung, and this might be a round for eUnited. Naf is rotating, but he's going to have so much to do. Stewie's got 4 HP. There's only flashes and smokes remaining. Oh my god, what was that? No one on the bomb right now. Naf holding an off angle, and then there was one. Again, Stewie's only got 4 HP. Looking for the right timing. The bomb is smoked again, but Stewie knows exactly where he's standing. And it's 10 for Team Liquid, 1 for eUnited.
Even there, I mean...
That was fun to watch.
Yeah, and like you're saying as well, you can tell that Liquid is just really feeling it right now. This call that they make is super smart. I mean, normally you might see this after like a timeout, but just on the fly, not really letting eUnited even expect it, right? Having somewhat of a good buy for eUnited, a lot of utility. Liquid just decides to just dry peek it, run through smoke instead. Yet another aggressive play from eUnited up mid. This almost worked last time, but Liquid playing defensive this time around.
The problem with this is it leaves them weak elsewhere, but it won't outstay their welcome. Moving back towards the A bomb site, they've got Vanity in CT spawn, but again, it's that buy between the buys. Food 149 at the moment has an MP9. Stewie, it's going to get taken out, but we've got to creep in the underpass from Elige. We'll see what he's able to do. Twist will try to contain at the same time. Elige spots 2, and it's an easy transfer for him. Does not require many bullets at all. He really is on point with these sprays, from AK to Krieg, doesn't matter for Elige. Marvelous stuff.
And you're right as well. I mean, in most cases like these, when you have full max bonus or loss bonus and you lose that round anyway, like technically you just want to make that call to just completely save one round. Because then the next round after that, it's like double buy. But because you're buying MP9s and the armors, you're getting these like wonky, it's full buys, but like you're saying, they lose this one and you're back to square one again. Just thinking a little bit about it. Losing one round, that's a good job from Cooper. I don't think we've seen him go aggressive there as of yet, so that's a nice little change.
Yeah, I barely remember any AWP frags from the eUnited side in this game. Stewie boosting over the smoke. There's so many little boosts around this area, from here to short to window. Vanity was not spotted, but he's too close to the corner, and it will cost him. Was looking promising for eUnited, but who knows now? Control of Connector has been taken. But the bomb's almost threatening to go into B apartments. There's a push from Food actually through Palace, but he won't see anything. Nitro needs to play catch up with his teammates, especially with Moose moving through the short position. He will hear Nitro, catch him with a grenade in his hand, and you can see they're all on the wrong side of the smokes, but Stewie's coming to do something about it, but he can't. Moose with 3. And maybe, just maybe, there's a second round in this for eUnited. Food coming up from the ramp position to help his teammate out. Twist hasn't collected the bomb just yet. There's a ding-dong from the back, and a second round for eUnited.
Really needed Moose showing up. He was the linchpin on overpass as well. Played really well. It's a nice 3 kill from him. Talking about economy, unfortunately, United only have 2 members alive there. There's going to be another really scrappy buy, and obviously on Liquid's end, they have money for days. It's not going to be another easy round here from United. If they want 4, they're going to have to take them.
Take them by force. Oh dear.
Liquid's dead hands.
Oh, it's gone far enough. Nice. Thought it wasn't going to extinguish the flames. Team Liquid are playing quite passively here towards top mid though, and actually the push, United, they are being very proactive. Food finds himself a pick and backs away unpunished, doesn't even get any damage at all. He's fine, he's 100-100, he's perfect. And now it's on Team Liquid to figure out what to do. They've got Stu there towards underpass, checking for some pushes again. But United, they've got the pick they needed. Now it's just a question of getting some good positioning whilst giving up middle. And they have that. Again, they got Ticket, they got Jungle, they've got someone under Palace. And look at Liquid. You know, they've got 50 seconds left to get the bomb down. So they have been effectively slowed quite considerably, but there's no more smokes here for United. No incendiaries, just a couple flashbangs, that's it.
An exchange. Stewie is lost. It's looking good for United. Maybe there's a comeback to be had here. Definitely a role reversal from the end of the first half of the first map. Nitro caught with a nade, and Naf is in a difficult spot. Spot some targets, but it is a third round for eUnited. Maybe 4 can be had. There's plenty of money, of course, for Team Liquid. Everybody over 10k, apart from Stewie, just a little short, but not for a full buy. Liege picks up the Krieg. We'll see if United have a 4th round in them. These are the only 2 rounds they've managed to accrue since the pistol. But maybe a second win late on will be enough.
Yeah, it's definitely looking really tough. Quick round into the A-bomb site from Team Liquids, going really, really fast. Trying to catch eUnited out off guard, out of position, but it's a 1-for-1 here. And eUnited, oh my god, Vanty's going to make a play into sandwich, but Twist was looking for that. And that's a key investment of players. The retake effort will be very difficult now. Here comes a flashbang for Nitro to peek with. There goes the peek. The flashbang was perfect. This is like ABC from Team Liquids. So good on the basics. Okay, though, still making a good effort of this one. I like that flash. But could have fallen back here. Not expecting Cooper. The distraction from Marquis was good enough for Cooper to steal that frag away. Now they're in with a chance here.
Yeah, it's not planted for them, but Marquis doesn't know where the second player is, and here comes Twist. One more to find. There's a little creep from Elysian. That is round number 12 for Team Liquid, exacting revenge, but still needs to be closed out in the second half, which will come our way after the break. And we are back. Sorry about that. The game was on pause earlier than scheduled, but it's all good. Still going to see the first frag of the pistol round. Team Liquid have got places to be the way they're playing at the moment. Cleaning up. They haven't identified where Stewie is. This is a great example of why the USP is a solid choice over the P2000. That after one or two shots, otherwise, I'm sure plenty of people would have turned around to face him. So for me, like, it has to be the USP for that example. You just get more out of it. And this might be a brief one. Team Liquid taking the pistol run seemingly with ease. Loads of free kills for Stewie. Like, they just had no idea. Distracted from other positions. Headshots for days. Thank you and goodbye.
That's a solid round.
Yeah, can't complain. Feels like this is going to be open and shut, doesn't it? Open and shut.
Well, it is a full buy from eUnited. Got the bomb down. See if it can do something. Ooh, okay.
Food. He must like food a lot to call himself Food. Must be thinking about food all the time.
Yeah.
You think?
It's one of those things too of like, obviously when you make a nickname, you probably don't think that you're gonna get even remotely named. But, you know, try Googling food.
Yeah, the brand name there is.
You're gonna have to be really famous. I'll say that much.
#1 result. That'd be quite the achievement. Oh my. Well, there's a decent chance here for United. They've got, never mind, Stewie's going to take down Food. There's no more food. Food has been taken away.
More of a famine.
Yes.
There you go.
So, Stewie trying to tease towards Palisade. He's outstayed his welcome. Twist gets traded out. Trades upon trades, but it's Liquid who are better off on the numbers game. Oh, Market. Okay, don't peek into that one. He has no idea that they're both there, which may serve to his advantage, their advantage.
Oh!
And straight in the face. Straight in your face. In the mouth. What? Why are you guys looking at me like that? You guys are weird.
It's pretty hard for anybody in esports to call anybody else weird these days.
I feel like we're all really weird, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I think so too.
takes some very special people like ourselves, including the chat.
Yeah, you guys are weird as well, man.
Yeah, we're all special. That's what makes us unique.
Marquis has been tagged. This is going to be a difficult one. We've got double Krieg action. We've got triple Krieg action. Because Elige has one as well. Somehow always has the Krieg, and he's got stereo frags. Elige with stereo frags alone. He's picked up his third one. He's a savage with this weapon. Naflight will collect, leaving Marquis as the last man to fall. A two-man ace, if you will, between Elige and Naf. And they move to game point, Team Liquid.
But what if I don't?
That's fine.
That's good. Good to know.
Okay.
So eUnited, they've got all their last bits of money being thrown into this one. Of course, they are up against the wall, and it's going to be very difficult for them to find their way out of this one. Don't know if it's going to be happening anytime soon. Liquid look indomitable so far, so confident. Here comes a fast play into middle, and Cooper goes down through the spray, through the smoke from the window position. Stewie's going to be happy with that one. And now Elige gets his spray in. This Krieg action from Elige. Honestly, he makes it look so ridiculous. It is already amazing, but there's no one that's quite using it like him. And it is unbelievable how good Elige is.
Yeah, this is, even though this is like, it's not the most competitive game we're seeing, just the nature in which, like, when you have someone like Elige just going nuts with a Krieg, it's just satisfying.
Yeah. I did for those who
Did
don't
he
know.
just use a Molotov as a fake flashbang? I'm sure he just threw it into the ceiling, into the sky. Anyway, 16-3, Dan, what were you going to say?
Never mind.
I'm still waiting
I'll do
on
it
the Edgar
Oh, what's the Edgar
explanation.
information?
Okay, Edgar name meaning. Scottish and English from the Old English personal name, Eidgar. Composed of the elements Eid, prosperity, fortune, and Gar, spear. So
Wow.
it's like prosperity spear or fortune spear.
That sounds sick, prosperity spear.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I think if you launch me from a cannon, that could be a prosperity spear.
Want to rename
so
yourself?
Scottish and English, because you asked, where is it from? So it's Scottish and English origin.
Where did what did you think of that?
Marquis' name is Edgar.
Oh, that's his like.
His name is Edgar. Yeah, you think
I
it'd be
thought
Mark
it was Edward.
or something.
So,
Or Edward, but Edgar, yeah.
yeah. Since 1880, a total of 145,422 boys have been given the name Edgar, while 5 girls were named Edgar.
A girl named Edgar. Okay, well that's interesting.
I feel like if a girl's name is Edgar, wouldn't that be like Polish maybe?
Well, there's Aga is Polish, which is
Yeah.
short for Agnieszka, which is yeah. Anyway, enough about names here from us. Team Liquid have stormed to a final map. Have stormed. Is there a way for eUnited to recover? I don't know if there is, but we'll find out after the break, so stay tuned. We'll see you back here in a few minutes.